Is OB. There is a water hazard right in front of the house right there. Right, and here's our decent little walk to the next hole. The last hole, hole number 1, is a par 3. It's a pretty easy par 3. In this par 2, this one's a par 3 as well. It's fairly easy to get there in 2. Alright, and hole 3 is a dogleg left behind Grandpa's bench, starting from the bocce ball court. It's right down there in the middle. Filming, I put together a 9-hole course, so I'm filming it. There it is, straight ahead. Alright. Now the next hole, right over here. This hole is the Grandpa Gardens hole, because this is where my grandfather once had a garden. We are again playing up to that tee. It's in the middle of the meadow up there. This is a nice open par 3. Alright, walking down hole number 4, Grandpa's garden, up to the meadow. My drive goes right up to here. about all these holes here that are going to the meadow are birdieable holes if you get a good enough drive. We go to this hole 4 times. One of them, the last one to this hole, is a par 4. Now we go back up to the fire pit area. And a nice little bridge to cross the stream. And we have these 2 rocks here. Now, we're playing to a hole. It's pretty much straight out that way, but it requires a dog leg around that tree, essentially between the basketball hoop and the tree that is closest to the right of it. Now we're going into the forest, and there's a pin that is located in the forest. I had a mediocre drive here. Went really far, but went a little bit too far left. And I'm all up in this shit right here. Alright, my shot is over this little shrub and down that way. Another pretty shitty toss by me. And the pin is straight ahead, right there. Alright. Let's go this way. How's that? And I got a 4. It's a par 3. Next hole is down in the turnout of the lower cabin. And there's pretty much already trails where all these holes are going to, so unless you have some bad shots, it's a pretty open course. Dogs love frisbee golf. And right where this green patch is, because of that gosh darn El Nino, we got some green patches up here in the middle of February. And we are playing up to the meadow from here. And you go through the road going up to the cabin. So I actually landed in the middle of the road, and now we're playing between the old tower and these trees. So this one's a par 4. I just had 2 of the most ideal drives on the hole. one to the top of the road, and then another from the top of the road up into the meadow. Next hole is at the front of the pond. Next hole is the one in the forest, but this one we're going down to the right rather than between the hoops over there. No, I'm okay. And she said the hoop's right there, so we're walking down this way. And I had a killer of a drive on this hole. All the way from the far side of the pond, right next to the water tower. And if you look right here, it's kind of hard to see it, but it's right there, the pin. Poor second shot on my part. And hell of a recovery for a bogey. That was a par 3. Now, walk up this hill here. And the cabin's there. We're in this clearing. The old outhouse. Tee off spot for this hole. We're going straight ahead in between those two trees that are off in the distance, as you can see the pin from back here. There's those two trees that are together in the middle there. You can either go to the left or the right of those two trees to escape the forest. Now we are right here, shooting on the pin. And this is finishing up hole number 8 here of our 9-hole course. Hole is behind the woodshed, crossing a little stream. And I lied if we go to the meadow one more time.